So kind of a quick update. I haven't even really updated like about his blood work or what we heard from the pediatric cardiologist. I'll kind of go through that really quick and then tell you why we're in the car. So I don't remember the date. I'll put it right here though. But we got his blood work back, and he doesn't have Down syndrome or any kind of extreme chromosomal genetic disorders that they know of, or that they could find out from the blood work. So that was good because that made his survival chances a lot higher. So we were happy to hear that. Either way, we would have been happy with whatever it was, but we're thankful that his survival chances is way better after that coming back the way that it did. And then we also went to the pediatric cardiologist, and we did that last Friday. Not last Friday. I don't know. I'll put the date here when we went to that too. But they did an echo. I'll put that here too, the name of it, because I want to put the terms on there so people know what I'm talking about.
We don't even know what we're talking about.
Well, yeah, we do in a sense, but then we can tell you what it is, but then I can't tell you the title.
It sounds good.
Yeah, it's like an echocardiogram or something like that, I believe. But it's pretty much like a heart ultrasound, so it's like specific ultrasound to look at his heart. And then a cardiologist came in at the same time while they were looking, and everything seemed to be normal, except he did have he has a small hole in his heart, but the cardiologist wasn't really worried about it. He said that's pretty normal with CDH to have that kind of disorder, so it could even grow in, or it could stay there and it could not cause any issues. It's kind of something that they don't know until after he's born. But they found a membranous VSD. It's pretty much like a flap on the top of his heart. Could need surgery afterwards, after he's born. But that's something else that he said you don't really know until they're born whether they for sure have it or not. He could not have it, or he could have it. It's kind of, he just put that it was, he told us it was likely that he could have it, but he could also be born and there's nothing there. So, it's kind of everything that they told us there was kind of like, we'll have to wait until he's born to really know everything that's going on with his heart. Okay, so now I'm going to get to why we're in the car. We had a checkup, just a normal checkup with our MFM doctor that we've been seeing throughout his diagnosis and everything, and that was yesterday. I went by myself because it was supposed to just be like a normal checkup. Chip didn't go because it was just a normal checkup. So anyways, I get there and everything looks good with his hernia as far as it hasn't gotten bigger. There's not any more organs going up through the hole or anything. So as far as CDH, that looks normal to what it was before. But they said that his heart rate had gone down. I'm getting so many texts. His heart rate in the beginning of the ultrasound was at 125, and then it gradually decreased to 61. And it was at 61 for about 20 minutes, is what they said. And so the doctor came in, and she told me, she said she was really worried about my son. She said that if he didn't have CDH and I came in and his heart rate was this low, they would immediately admit me, monitor me, and probably have the baby within the next few hours. But she said because he has CDH, what she said was they pretty much can't make it before 32 weeks because they have to have ECMO, and they're not able to survive on ECMO until 32 weeks. So like he's too small at the moment. I'm 27 weeks currently. He's too small at the moment to be on ECMO from what this doctor said. So then she told me pretty much they were at a standstill for what they could do for me. They could monitor my heart rate, or his heart rate. That's really all they could do. So she said pretty much with this kind of thing is if his heart rate stays consistently this low, he will probably end up being stillborn. And that was pretty much what she told us. Pretty much whenever I left, I thought we were gonna like end up losing our baby. And so I'm okay now. Like, I've cried enough the past, I don't know how many hours, that I can actually like say this without tearing up. But we didn't know what to do. We called a local hospital as well to see if they could even talk to us. We called a local hospital that deals with CDH, which when I say local, it was in Charleston, so like 3 or 4 hours away. They deal with some CDH patients, but even whenever we were talking to them, they wouldn't give us any information. We really couldn't talk to any kind of CDH professional, anything. We had to get all of our charts sent there and all this stuff in order to be able to talk to somebody, and we were trying to explain how this is kind of an emergency situation, and we want to know what our options are, because at the hospital that we're at now, there's no more options. Like, they pretty much are said you're gonna have to just wait for your baby to be stillborn. Like, that was what their option was. And so in the meantime too, I don't know if I've mentioned this in a video, but we've been corresponding back and forth with Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital in St. Petersburg, Florida, because they are one of the top, if not the top hospital to have your CDH baby born at. Like, delivered, surgery, recovery, everything goes on there, and they have a whole team. And the national survival rate for CDH in the US is 50%, but at this specific hospital in Florida, their survival rate is 90%. So we've been going back and forth with them, but we've been in like the consultation process, and it's just taken way longer than we expected. And so we were planning to have like go down there and like consult with them and everything, but we've just been waiting on insurance to go through and everything, and it's been a total pain. But I called today, told them the whole situation, told them what was going on, and they pretty much told us that CDH babies they have a chance of making it at 27 weeks without ECMO. So they said to get in our car and drive down immediately, and they'd see us, care for us, see what to do next. So we are currently driving, now we're down to 8 hours, it was 9 hours. But we're currently driving down to St. Petersburg, Florida to possibly have our baby boy, which is terrifying, exciting, and nerve-wracking, like all at the same time. I am kind of ready for all of this to be over. Not so much like, I just like all this not knowing if he's gonna be okay or not. But he has the best chance right now if we go to Florida. So that's what we're doing.
It's his only chance.
It's his only chance right now if we go to Florida. And I'm so thankful for the people that we've dealt with at Florida. They have been so kind, so straightforward. They've answered our questions. They haven't needed all this information from us to be able to tell us what's best for our baby. They're pretty much giving us like the only hope that nobody else has given us. She didn't even speak about stillborn. She was just like, you've got a chance. Like, Sam's got a chance if you come here. Like, you have to come here. So that's what we're holding on to. Sam, I told Chip this morning that the past like day or two, I felt like he's moved less. I don't know if some of that is just put in my head because of what I heard yesterday at the ultrasound, but every time he kicks or moves, I'm telling him, because I'm just like, I'm holding on to every single time that I feel him move or anything. And I'll put some pictures of some 3D pictures that we got of him yesterday at the ultrasound, and he looks so much like Nora, and oh, he's so cute and so sweet. So he's currently, they're measuring him at 2 pounds and 4 ounces. And I don't know if I said this, but I am 27 weeks. So, yeah.
It puts him pretty much right on track where he's supposed to be.
Yeah, it puts him right on track. So he's pretty much average for like right where he's supposed to be. So I am we're just praying that God gives him so much strength to go through this and to make it. And I know we are going to literally the best hands right now. That's what we feel like. We felt like ever since we heard about Florida and saw their rates, their survival rates and everything, we felt so good about going to Florida. So that's what we're doing. I don't even know if we have everything. Like, we literally just threw everything that we thought in a bag. It was really hard, but we left Nora with Chip's mom, who's so sweet. So many people are just dropping everything to help us right now, and we're so thankful. And even like people just donating money and like so many things. We're just like kind of overwhelmed by like the kindness of everything right now.
And that grant just came through.
Yeah, and we just got a grant literally minutes before I found out about his heart rate yesterday. We received a grant from Tiny Hero, and that's just like a huge blessing. I messaged them today saying like this has literally come at the very best time, and so we're just really thankful. We're being really hopeful, and we'll just see kind of where this goes. And we're gonna try to update. I want to try to update as much as possible. I don't know how much we'll be able to like film as it's going on. Like, I don't know. We'll just see how that goes. But we're gonna try to document as much as we can. So I guess we'll see y'all in a little bit. Do you have anything you want to say?
I think you pretty much covered
I
it.
did.
I'm just gonna try to drive safely.
Yeah, we're
and
gonna drive
fast.
safe. We are driving safe.
We're driving fast, number one.
But it's fast, but we're safe.